Breaking news: Russia has deployed a cyber weapon in Ukraine. The Russians are employing a cyber weapon to locate and spy on Ukrainian frontline troops in an effort to ease the strain on their forces. The fighting in Ukraine is so intense that both sides are resorting to desperate measures in an attempt to gain an advantage. The Russian military is under intense pressure from Ukrainian forces in southern Ukraine and the Donbass, where the Russians are on the defensive. The Russians are employing a cyber weapon to locate and spy on Ukrainian frontline troops in an effort to ease the strain on their forces. Infamous Chisel. The Russian military and intelligence agencies have been using malware to hack the phones of Ukrainian troops, according to a report published in August by Western Signals and Cyber Intelligence Services. The cyber weapon, known by its codename Infamous Chisel, is currently monitoring the whereabouts of the Ukrainian army. The malware performs scheduled scans of the system to look for data and files that match a list of known file extensions. It also contains functionality to periodically scan the local network, collating information about active hosts, open ports and banners, the report states. The virus only infects Android-powered mobile devices. The National Cybersecurity Center, NCSC, of the United Kingdom, the United States National Security Agency, NSA, the United States Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, New Zealand's National Cybersecurity Centre, NCSCNZ, Canada's Centre for Cybersecurity, and Australia's Signals Directorate, ASD, all co-signed the report. Infamous Chisel malware has been deployed by the Russian cyber threat organization Sandworm. NCSC has previously attributed Sandworm to the Russian General Staff Main Intelligence Directorate's, GRU, Main Center for Special Technologies, GTST, the British military intelligence assessed in an estimate on the war. The malware is used to collect and exfiltrate data from compromised Android devices, and it also enables persistent access, meaning that the Russians only need to compromise the device once and not every time they access it unless there is an update. The information might include apps used by the Ukrainian armed forces for precise aiming. Russian forces would be able to both avoid and attack such Ukrainian systems if their targeting data were compromised. The use of artillery and rockets at long range has been the single most lethal factor on the battlefield for both sides, so this is crucial. It's likely that secret military information has been stolen with the help of Infamous Chisel. Britain's military intelligence said this shows Russia is still using cyber capabilities to back up its invasion of Ukraine. The malware can also spy on a network and steal data from it. Conflict in Ukraine and cyber operations. Before the war, many believed that a Russian invasion of Ukraine would bring about cyber attacks against Ukraine and the West. There was no cyber Armageddon, but there were some cyber operations that helped kinetic ones. Both sides are now bolstering their ground forces with cyber operations. Unseen but crucial, electronic warfare and cyber operations are now a part of conventional warfare. Indirect fire and unmanned aerial systems are two of the most common weapons used by both sides, but electronic warfare and cyber operations can be used to counter drones and incoming munitions, as well as disrupt ground-based communications and increase chaos. A 1945 defense and national security columnist, Stavros Atlamazoglu is a seasoned defense journalist specializing in special operations and a Hellenic Army veteran, national service with the 575th Marine Battalion and Army HQ. He has a Bachelor of Arts from Johns Hopkins, a Master of Arts from the School of Advanced International Studies, SAIS, at Johns Hopkins, and a Juris Doctorate from Boston College. Business Insider, Sandbox, and Sofrep have all featured his work.